Hello everybody, today's video is brought to you by the most persistent brand partner we've ever worked with, Wash and Go. When I think back to the first phone call I had with Mr. Wash and Go, I even said, why are you so persistent in getting me involved as an ambassador for Wash and Go? Do you know what they said? They said, because you embody everything our brand's about. And I thought, you're with it. You know what you're on about it. You're a brand about the town. Because when I think about Wash and Go, I think 2 in 1. And when I think about myself, which isn't very often, but when I do think about it, I think, yes, 2 in 1. Presenter. International sex symbol. I also find that Wash and Go is extremely fast and efficient as a brand to use. And, well, that's me as well. Just ask Mrs. Goldbridge. You know, there's nothing I can't do too quickly. And on top of that, when I think about Twitter, I think, well, effectively, in a very watered down version, most people are replying to me saying Wash and Goldbridge. So when I think about it, it really is a no-brainer. Mark Goldbridge, Wash and Go. A match like no other. Enjoy the clip. Is there any reason? Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football, we're live. I couldn't really understand why we weren't, but we are now. How are we all doing? Premier League football is back. Saturday afternoon coverage is here on That's Football. We're going to be featuring Leeds, Everton and Man City, Norwich, but there's a lot more than that. Solihull Moors against Wrexham is the big game of the day that I was meant to bloody go to, but I'd already committed to doing this. But we'll be keeping an eye on that for anyone's interested. Also, Villa against Newcastle, Crystal Palace against Brentford, and obviously, as I said, Leeds, Everton and Man City, Norwich. Liverpool have already won 2-0 against Burnley. A bloody captain Salah. What an absolute prat. I'm sure some other people did. My fantasy Premier League is not going that well at the moment, but it's a marathon, not a sprint, as I always say. So, yeah. Callum Wilson's just missed a sitter for Newcastle there, Dylan. Thanks, everyone, if you are. And Ben Marshall says it as well. I'm sure people are watching different streams. So, yeah, that's the whole point of the chat. And we've got a goal for Manchester City. And it's an own goal. An own goal here for Manchester City. Let me see if we can find a way of getting an eye on that. But they've scored in the 6th minute here. Manchester City against Norwich. And we've got a goal. Manchester City have scored. Wilson just missed a one-on-one, says Owen White. But it is 1-0 to Manchester City. We're just waiting to get it confirmed. And we will be changing the score. Manchester City, where's your score? Not that one. Here we go. It is 1-0. There's a hint of offside, apparently. Maybe offside, says hello. I mean, basically, the cross comes across the 6-yard box. The Norwich defender sticks their leg out. It's Gabriel Jesus who puts the cross in. And he literally has got no Man City player with him and he just kicks it into his own net. Kicks it against his own goalkeeper, Kicks it against his own goalkeeper. But there might be a hint of offside on Jesus. A lot of people are saying it is offside. We're just waiting to hear on this. That's all going on at the moment. Loving it. And it's Grealish. Grealish scores. Grealish has scored for City. 2-0. Jack Grealish. Where are you getting the Solihull score way ahead of me? Because I've got like TV on here. It is Jack Grealish who scores for Manchester City. I think it will not be ruled out this time. Look at him there doing the whole that sort of thing. Mate, you play for Man City, mate. You know, it's not really proving people wrong getting chances and scoring for Manchester City. But he has scored. Celtic are 2-0 up, by the way. I mean, how he can... I like Grealish, right? But how he can celebrate like that when the ball hits him and he nearly misses it. Like, there's nothing clinical about this. I mean, fair play to the lad. I do like Jack Grealish, but he's borderline missing his chance there. But he has made it 2-0. 20 away from that from 506,000. So please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. It's not Ings taking the penalty. It's 3-0 at the Etihad as well. I can tell you the goal scorer is Laporte after 65 minutes. And it's El Ghazi with the penalty for Villa. Goals going in here. Goldbridge having to be Goldbridge, not Goldbridge. So it's El Ghazi with the penalty for Villa to make it 2-0. And it's Laporte with the goal for Manchester City to make it 3-0. We'll change it on the screen for you. I presume it will be a cross from a corner, and it is, and it's a mess, as typically is for Norwich. Now, I said 5-0 in this game, and I think Craig said 4-0. Defensively shit, Norwich, as per usual, but I don't know why Danny Ings hasn't taken the penalty, Matthew McFarlane, but Laporte has made it 3-0 to Manchester City. We should be getting a goal coming in soon from the Leeds-Everton game, which I predicted Leeds would win. Wrexham still 2-1. All still going. 3-0 Laporte for Manchester City. They have been the better side and they lead at the moment. And it's 4-0 to Manchester City. 4-0 to Manchester City. And the goal this time has not been confirmed yet. Not been confirmed yet, but it is 4-0. Which means Craig has got the perfect score at the moment. Goes to 5. And it's Raheem Sterling with the goal for Manchester City this time. Raheem Sterling makes it 4-0. And it's devastating. Devastating. But predictable. I call it predictable. Let me just change that to 4. Oh, I've not changed it. I think it's Jesus who got the assist, by the way. It was Jesus who got the assist. A tap in for Sterling. Jesus better than Pogba, says Corey M. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I sort of lose nothing in saying that it would be useful for my head-to-head with Craig if Man City now got the 5th goal, because he predicted 4-0. We are head-to-head this season. I'll tell you what would be interesting. There's still 12 minutes to go in Leeds-Everton. I predicted... Oh, there is a goal for Manchester City now. There is a goal. I've predicted... I don't want to celebrate it massively, but get in the mud, Craig. Get in the mud, Craig, because he predicted 4-0. I predicted 5-0. It is 5-0 to Manchester City. And I think this time it is Mahrez. So the people who were trolling actually are right. 5-0 to Manchester City. And this is the score I predicted. I predicted 5-0 to Manchester City. So I don't know who's got the assist yet, Kieran. We're just waiting for it to come through. Mahrez has definitely scored. I think it's Rodri. No, it might be Ruben Diaz. Might be Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz with the assist and Mahrez with the goal. 5-0. Little dink over the top. Mahrez is through and just whacks it in with his left foot. God, it's been intense doing this. I deserve a like on this video. Bloody hell. How many goals have we had to do?